Alright, today we're going to look at how to make boba from a package. I couldn't find a better one than this, and it's my favorite. My kids love it, I love it, my family loves it. There are instructions on the back, but with a slight variation we could do well with a slight variation. And I'm making this video for my sister, who is a seasoned chef, but she can't figure out how to make boba. So we'll make her an expert today. So this is the package I use. Just bring a 2-quart pot with half full of water to a boil and just pour this in. That's about it. And once you pour it in, you have to wait. You have to wait for 5 minutes for it, about 5 minutes for it to bubble up. And we'll catch up on this video as soon as I get there. So give me 1 second. Go. So the water's already boiling, and Alexa, while the boba is still cooking, we'll go over this really quick. The instructions say boil 10 cups of water for every 1 cup of tapioca. That's the only thing that I do differently. I don't do that. I just take a 2-quart pot of water with just enough room for the boba to bubble up. You don't want it to spill over, so that's why a slightly deep pot. That's about it. You don't need 10 cups of water. And the rest is, you need to let it boil and float up to the surface. Once that is over, we'll come. All right, the 5-minute timer didn't go off yet, but this is pretty much floating to the top. So I'll proceed with the next set of instructions. So the next set of instructions are straightforward. Basically, cover the pot and move the heat down to medium for 3 to 5 minutes. I like to do midway, so I'll do 4 minutes. Alexa, while this is still going on, we can take a look at my way of making good tea. This is the green tea that I use. It's available on Amazon or from Loka's website. Just 4 teaspoons of it in this little contraption. And with ice filled up all the way to the line, I just press this button. And that's it. In a few minutes, fresh iced tea is ready to go. So as soon as this is over, I can make the boba drink right away. All right, 4 minutes is almost up, and this guy is already in progress. So the next set of instructions is to turn off the stove, keep the pot covered for 2 to 5 minutes. Alexa, turn off the stove with the pot lid on and set a timer for 3 minutes. Now we're going to prepare for the next important thing, which is we need a fairly medium-sized pot. And we're going to have a little bit of ice in it. Not a lot, just enough. And I'll explain why that is. And some water. Just enough so that when I pour the boba in here, it'll immediately cool off. Now, this is an important step, important second to last step, because as soon as the timer goes off, I'm going to drain the water out of this and pour it in here. And we really need to do that because otherwise the boba will continue cooking and it'll become hard. So this is an important step. So almost there. We'll be right back. Time's up. I'm gonna drain it. Can't hold the phone and drain it at the same time. So, all right, the boba is drained now, and I'm gonna pour it into this ice water bath. Alexa, time. Let that sit for 20 seconds. That's all it needs to stop itself from cooking itself from inside out. See the steam coming out? That's a good thing. And then what I'll do is the timer's up, and then I drain it again. Right away. All right, we're done draining it completely. You just pour it in here, and this next thing is one of the most important steps of all. That's powdered brown sugar. We just need 2 tablespoons of it. 2 tablespoons, not teaspoons. And we just mix it in. It's a bit hard to do with one hand because of this package, but I will tough it out for now. I might end up spilling some. Sorry, wife. I clean it up, I promise. Yeah, right. All right. Just mix that up. And within about 5 or 10 minutes, just put it into the boba drink that you want to serve. And you're done. And guess what? My iced tea is ready as well. Almost ready to make my jasmine tea syrupy drink. One with lychee, one with mango. Just 2 tablespoons of the syrup in each of these large cups. Boba ready to go. Just need to pour the iced tea in there. I forgot to take this out of the way. It's hot. And just pour in a little bit. Just so you can mix it up, because once you add the boba, it's hard to mix. Plus, we're going to add some ice in there. That's it. You know what? I need to add ice. Almost ready. We'll just mix it up a little bit. That's mango. That's lychee. That is also lychee. You just start putting boba in there at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4. It depends on how many cups you're making. You gotta use up the boba right away, otherwise later it's gonna get hard and not chewy. It'll get hard like a rock. And I'll put less here because the little one usually leaves a lot of boba behind. And I have one more cup for myself inside because that one's milk-based jasmine tea. Then you put some ice. It's too much. All right. Then fill up more jasmine tea. You did realize I put the boba first and then the ice, because otherwise the boba will just stick around on the top.